And now it's in the path. So if we code our bash profile. Let's see which Ruby we got now. Still the wrong one. Which Ruby? No. Doesn't it say you gotta like, oh, yeah. Okay. Woo! That is freaking purty. Today, we're gonna build the Hello World app. But we're gonna try to have a little bit more fun. First things first, what we gotta do is get our computer set up. I just bought this Mac, so I've gotta get everything installed from scratch. And the first thing we gotta do is install Brew. So we'll just start by hopping on Google like every developer does. And we'll copy this command and run it in our terminal. Ooh, password. So while we wait for that to install, let me go ahead and start by describing myself and what I'm trying to do with this channel. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create a programming channel that has maybe a small amount of educational stuff in it, but also it's just fun. So we're like, I could just build the traditional Hello World app, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create the worst Hello World app while also kind of going through what it takes to start getting into programming, and in particular Ruby on Rails. And if we have enough time, I might jump into putting React in the front end as well. So let me kind of describe where Max the programmer came from. My current job where I'm working, I was a senior dev there for about 4-ish years. And you know, one thing that I've been doing, and I think most people should do, is exercising, right? Just to keep your health and fitness kind of at a good level. But part of that comes, you know, if you're at the gym, you start to become a bro after a while. You're working out, you're lifting weights, you might get into bodybuilding, powerlifting, whatever. Kind of what happened was, is as my team that I was on grew over the years, everyone kind of got into lifting. It just started to become kind of like, everyone kind of became a bro. And the way Programmer actually started was we were interviewing some guy for a position, and he said, describe your team in one word. And everyone kind of went around, and one of the guys said, bro. And so that is how it started. So let's see where we're at now. We've got Homebrew installed. We've got Visual Studio Code installed. We've got SSH keys. SSH keys are going to be for GitHub. We probably need to install Git. So let's see if Brew is a thing. Brew is a thing. Brew installed. Whoops. Git. If y'all ever start a new job, you'll kind of relate to what we're doing here. It's like most of the time they'll give you a new Mac and you gotta go through setting this up. And depending on the app, you might have to install a whole bunch of things. So that's kind of what we're doing here. We're installing Git for pushing our repositories to GitHub later, because at the end of all my videos, what I'll end up doing is uploading these. Let's see what the commands are to see what kind of versions of MySql are out there. All right, so we've got MySql 5.6, 5.7. Let's just go for the latest. Although I've had issues in the past using the latest MySql. I usually stick to 5.7 right now. All right, so where are we at right now? We've got Brew installed to help us install Git, MySql. We're gonna do Ruby next. We've got SSH. We've got, I think that's it. That's all we're really gonna need to get started. Hopefully, we'll see. We'll find out later. So let's go ahead and start MySql. Brew search Ruby. Rbenv, come on. There we go. I screwed up. I needed to install this. Boom. All right, Rbenv installed. Let's try to init it. Add the following to our bash profile. So let's open Visual Studio Code. Whoa. All right, buddy. Let's install. Isn't there some magical command to install the binary? Ha! Here it is. So if y'all were looking for this, open up your Command-Shift-P. And now it's in the path. So if we code our bash profile. Ah! It's not in here. What's happening? Let's try this again. It's in there. Sweet. Okay. Google to the rescue here. All right. Let's recap where we're at. We got brew installed. Let's see, which Ruby, Rbenv install what? Rbenv. Install list or what? What is this garbage? Dash list? Come on, man. Alright, here we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Let's see what the latest one is. 263. We're gonna do it. 263. Whew. It's always a struggle getting your computer set up. I hope you enjoyed me failing over and over and again trying to get this thing installed. While we wait for that, because that is going to take forever, how about we get our SSH public key inside of GitHub. Sounds like a good idea, right? I'm going to push our sweet app after we're done building it. It's probably in settings, SSH, add SSH key. I don't know. Sweet. Okay, so we're in GitHub now. We've got SSH set up for securely pushing our code that everyone is definitely going to want to download. We've got Ruby installing. We've got Brew installed. We've got MySql installed. I don't know if we've got Git installed. So let's do brew list. We've got Git installed. I mean, we're pretty much ready to go once Ruby's installed. So we've got our computer fully set up. Let's go ahead and see if we can basically start a new Rails app. Let's see which Ruby we're using, and that looks wrong. So let's just get out of here, set up a new terminal, reload my bash environment. Let's see which Ruby we got now. Still the wrong one. Ugh. Alright. You're killing me. Get out of here. What is this? What are you doing? Why is there no bash profile? What is happening here? Why you not like me? Alright. Let's get rid of this garbage and this garbage. Brew which? No. Brew list. We've got Rbenv, right? Let's see what's going on here. We need to set a global, right? Rbenv list. Rbenv list. Come on. What? I installed. Alright. Does anybody remember which Ruby we installed? It was like Rbenv global this thing? Okay. So let's try this again. No. Which Ruby? No. Why you no worky? Yeah, see, I'm using the Mac version of Ruby. And for those of you who don't know, this will eventually actually go away. They don't want to have pre-installed scripting languages on here. So we have to figure out what the heck is going on. Why do I not have Rbenv in it? Doesn't it say you gotta like, oh, yeah, okay. So let's code our bash profile. Apparently it's not a file. Let's go ahead and touch that first. Alright. Which Ruby? Yeah! Cooking with gas now. Cooking with gas. Alright. We got Ruby. Let's go ahead and install Bundler. I don't know if it comes with Ruby anymore out of the box. I don't think it does. And then let's gem install Rails. While we're waiting for that to install, let's think about where we want to put our apps. It's probably a terrible idea, and y'all will probably hate me for doing this, but we're just going to create a folder and clutter up our desktop. Now we wait for the 5 bazillion amount of gems Rails needs to even turn on to install. See if MySql is on while we wait. Access denied. What do we need? -u root? Yeah. Alright. That is not a command. Alright. While we wait for that to install, I'm tired of it saying process ended. And I want, when I close my shell, or when I exit out of the process, for it to close the window. If y'all have never done this before, let's do this together. Let's see. Ask before closing. Never? When shell, okay. Alright. When shell, we want to close if it's exited cleanly. Yes. Okay, watch this. So when I type exit, boom, it's gone. We got everything, we're good. We got our apps folder here. Let's go ahead and start our first Hello World app. So cd to desktop, apps, and Rails new Hello World. Yeah. Went ahead and created all of the folders we need, added a gem file, and is installing even more gems because when I gem installed Rails, it did not have everything. And if you get any errors on here, make sure you go to the App Store and you install Xcode. There's a lot of things inside of Xcode that make installing Rails happy. Let's check our folder. Look at that, Hello World. Let's go into there. Let's try to turn it on. Boom. Look at that. Sweet. All right. We did a thing. All right, let's go ahead and open it. I'm going to use that fancy little binary I installed to open up code in this directory. Just check this bad boy out. Make this thing go away. Sweet, sweet. Let's check out the routes. So I don't remember the syntax. I think it's root to... let's check the Rails docs. See how long it's been since I've turned on a new Rails app? I can't even remember how to do Rails new. Rails root route. I almost had it. To thing. Look at this old syntax. Let's do hello. Let's do something really terrible since we're making just a wonderful app right now. Hello world. We're gonna not even use REST or nothing. So, okay. Rails G. Oh crap, I forget this. I forget the generators. I barely use them. Rails generator. Generate controller. Command line. Generate. Let's see. We want to generate controller. Hello with action world. See if that works. Okay. Looking good. Hello world. App controllers. Hello controllers. Got world. Sweet. Let's make a view for it. Oh, snap. Alright. Hello world. Alright, so if you're not familiar with MVC, model controller view, kind of what I did here is I created a controller which basically takes what's in the browser. So this route here goes to my routes folder, root, and I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this because I don't care. Matches a controller and an action. Does Rails magic and application controller to call this function, and actually there's even more magicness where I can do this, I believe, and do this. So there's some magic going on here where in here it'll take from your URL, it matches a route, tries to find a controller, tries to find an action. If there's nothing in here, it'll just go directly to the view. Just like, oh, whatever, he's not going to do any code. It's totally fine. Goes to the view, renders my HTML, and puts it in the browser. So here we go. Now, a normal educational app will be done here, but because we're programmers, we're going to go ahead and make this as ugly as possible and in the worst way you can possibly imagine. So we're going to do something you should never do. We're going to create, I don't even know if this is right. This is so bad. We shouldn't even be doing this. We're going to create a style tag in the view. Yeah, super gross. We're going to do background, yellow. Google, solve my problems for me. Inline style tag. Good old W3 here. Let's see. I don't want to do inline. I want to do a style tag. There we go. Just style. I don't even need to type CSS. Get this garbage out of here. Style, background yellow. Why you no worky? Why you no work? Oh, duh. What am I, stupid or something? I think this is it. Woo! That is freaking purty. Alright, so we got the body, and we want color on everything. We want that to be color red, because I think ketchup and mustard. Oh no. What? Want everything to be color red. Boom. That's looking awesome. We want everything to be text align. Center. Oh, that looks so good. Alright, we're going to do something terrible. We're going to go to YouTube. We're going to look for ketchup and mustard. Alright, we're going to... Whoa. We're going to see if we can just embed this video in here. So share, embedded. I don't think it has an autoplay. If it did, that would be amazing. Alright, that would probably make it the worst Hello World app if it just auto-played. Okay. Let's see what we're cooking with here. Oh yeah. Wait. Go away, please. There it is. Hello World ketchup and mustard.
Welcome to the wrap-off battle.
Perfect. Well, I think we're ready to go ahead and ship this code because I don't think it could be any better. So, alright. We gotta add Git to this thing, which, let's take a look here. I think we've got some type of Git stuff. No, okay. So let's go over to GitHub. Now that we have our SSH key set up, we can start a project. Do hello world. And you can't have spaces because that would be terrible. Oh, this definitely needs to be public. Y'all need to download this and totally check it out. Maybe make a PR. See if you can make it better. Give me a PR and I will merge somebody's out there. I already have a README probably. I don't care about licenses. Sweet. Alright. So we gotta do git init. Reinitializing, sweet. So let's git add dot, because that's the best thing you could do. First commit. Now we're not just doing a first commit. We're going to call this one best commit. That's right. Add the remote so it knows where I'm going to push my code. Username. Why set up already? Oh no. Shouldn't it be use my SSH by now? Come on, man. Why you gotta do me like that? Sweet. Alright, we're in. SSH. Don't know what's going on there. We'll figure it out in a little bit. But, our repo, let's check it out. Whoa. Look at this. Woo! Alright, y'all, go check this thing out. Let me know, what do you think we could have done to make this even better?